doing over there? Can I see some pirates? And maybe you have to look through my telescope. I think I can see some. Hello. Well, we are really lucky because Mrs. Wood has so many books about pirates that Mrs. Wilson's getting to read. I need to say thank you for Mrs. Winter for getting them from school for us because they were in our cupboard. So this book is called A New Home for a Pirate. It says, all aboard for a rollicking, rolling read. Oh, this is by Rhonda Armitage and Holly Swain. I like pirate books, do you? Jed was a pirate, but he didn't enjoy it. It was a tight squeeze in the ship and it was always bobbing about. Every day, Jed was seasick. Every night, Jed had a dream of a house that stood still. Oh, I like this galleon, look. It's got a mermaid on the front. And there's Jed feeling sick, wishing that he lived in a house. How can you tell this is a pirate ship? It's got a Jolly Roger, hasn't it? It's a bit creased up in the middle of the page, but it's there. One morning, Jed announced he was leaving. I want a house that stands still, with a view from a hill and a roof that's blue like the sky. And when I've found it, you can all come and stay. Slice the main brace, explained his mum and dad. They'd never had a landlubber in the family before, but they could see he'd made his mind up and they liked the bit about visiting. Now, a landlubber is the opposite of a pirate. Pirates love being on the sea, usually. And a landlubber is somebody who likes to live on the land and doesn't really like going on the sea. Like Mr. Wilson, he doesn't really like going on the sea. It makes him feel ill too. I think his mum and dad are feeling a little bit sad. They don't really want their little boy to go and live on the land. They want him to stay on the pirate ship. But they quite like the idea of a holiday in his house. They helped Jack to pack his pirate paraphernalia into an old trunk. I like that word, paraphernalia. We'll talk about that afterwards. One long rope, one pirate's hat, great granddad's wooden leg. What's this? One parrot, it's a stuffed one, and a cutlass, a spotted handkerchief. Mrs. Wilson had a handkerchief around her neck earlier, but she was getting a bit warm, so she had to take it off. An eye patch, oh, I've got one of those. Some socks, a pirate t-shirt, oh, they're pyjamas. A toothbrush, oh, I'm glad he's going to keep his teeth clean. Cheerio, ho, ho, called Jed as he cycled away. Wow, paraphernalia, that means Mrs. Wilson's got lots of art and craft paraphernalia, loads of felt tips, loads of glue, loads of pencils, loads of sewing things. And my son has got lots of guitar paraphernalia. He's got lots of guitars, lots of wires, lots of amps. You can't get in his bedroom for his guitar paraphernalia. And he won't like me telling you that. Right, so what's our pirate called? Jed. Jed came to a forest. A bird was squawking. Please, can you help me? My nest is in a mess. Jed scratched his head. Shiver me timbers, he explained. I've got the very thing. Oh dear, look, the poor bird, the nest has fallen. I wonder which of his paraphernalia he's going to use to help fix the bird's nest. He took out his pirate hat. The nest fitted perfectly. Thank you, said Bird. You're a very kind pirate. Well, I'm not a pirate anymore, said Jed. I'm looking for a new home. Oh, look, perfect fit for the bird in a pirate's hat. Who would have believed it? I want a house that stands still with a view from a hill with a roof that's blue like the sky. Will there be a tree? Asked the bird. Of course, said Jed. Come with me. We'll look for a new home together. Oh, so he's hoping there's going to be a tree in the garden and the bird might want to live in there. They came to a field. A sheep was baaing loudly. Please, can you help me? I'm all tangled in brambles. Jed scratched his head. Shiver me timbers, he explained. I've got the very thing. I wonder what he's got. Oh dear, poor sheep. He took out his cutlass and he sliced the sheep free. Oh, thank you, she said. You're a very kind pirate. Oh, there he is using his cutlass. It's not quite as big as Mrs. Wilson's cutlass. I'm not a pirate anymore, said Jed. I'm looking for a new home. I want a house that stands still with a view from a hill and a roof that's blue like the sky with a stretching high tree. Will there be a grassy field? Asked the sheep. Of course, said Jed. Come with us. We'll look for a new home together. So now there's Jed, the parrot. Oh no, was it a parrot? Just the bird. And a sheep. And they're all looking for a house together. They came to a high bank. That means some grass that's in a bit of a hill maybe. An old dog lay whimpering. Oh, please can you help me? I've broken my leg. Woof woof. Jed scratched his head. Shiver me timbers, he explained. I've got the very thing. Oh no, poor dog. Jed's a very kind pirate, isn't he? Jed took out his great-granddad's wooden leg and he tied it on with a spotted handkerchief. Oh, thank you, Woof, said the old dog. You're a very kind pirate. I'm not a pirate anymore, explained Jed. I'm looking for a new home. There he is, fixing the dog's leg. It's like having a pot on when if you break your leg or your arm, so he's tying it on to the old wooden leg so the dog can still walk. I want a house that stands still with a view from the hill and a roof that's blue like the sky with a stretching high tree in a field bramble-free. Will there be a doormat? Woof, said the dog. Of course, said Jed. Come with us. We'll look for a new home together. There they all are. Don't think he's going to be lonely, do you? They came to an open gate. A red bull was tossing his horns. I want to chase you, he roared. Jed scratched his head. Shiver me timbers, he explained. Luckily, I've got the very thing. Jed took out the rope and hauled the bike into a tree. Moo! What's that? It's the bull. Because a bull's a boy cow. Look, he's pulling himself up like a winch into the tree so the bull can't get them. Farmer Ted came running. Shoo, shoo, he shouted, and he chased the red bull back into the field. Bulls like to run around and go through their noses. Thank you, said Jed. You're very kind for a farmer. But Farmer Ted sighed. I'm not really a farmer anymore. There's only Red Bull and me. I'd rather be a pirate. Yes, that's the life for me. On a rolling, rollicking, rolling ship on a rollicking, rolling sea. Jed sighed. I'm not really a pirate anymore. My friends and I are looking for a new home too. We want a house that stands still with a view from the hill and a roof that's blue like the sky, with a stretching high tree in a field bramble-free and a doormat where old dog can lie. Come with me, said Farmer Ted. I think I've got the very thing. Oh, sounds interesting. Why do you think Farmer Ted thought Jed was a pirate? He's still wearing his hat thing, isn't he? And his stripy t-shirt. Maybe he needs to take that off and then nobody will think he's a pirate anymore. Now I wonder where they're going with the farmer. A house like mine? Asked Ted. Oh, sorry. A house like mine? Asked Ted. Would you like it? Perfect, replied Jed. There they are, looking at the little house over there. So the farmer did live there. We're going to let Jed live there. A ship like mine? Asked Jed. Wonderful, replied Ted. Let's swap, they said, together. Oh, look, they're spying the galleon. I think the farmer's going to live on the galleon and Ted's going to live in the house. How perfect! Jed introduced Ted to his family. Ted wants to be a pirate, he explained. Can you help? Oh, arr, they shouted. We'll show him. We're the best pirate teachers in the world. Oh, army our age, you bilge-wallowing buccaneers. Ted passed all the pirate tests. The pirates were so impressed they invited him to join their mucky crew immediately. Oh look, they've done pirate talk, reading a treasure map, gangplank walking and cutlass class. Where is he? I can't even think that I can... Oh, there he is, look. Can you see the farmer? He's got skull and crossbones on his hat now. He's been practising to be a pirate. All the things we've been doing this week, isn't it? Ted liked his new home. Oh, arr! This is the life for me, on a rollicking rolling ship, on a rollicking rolling sea. Cheerio, me R.A.'s! And Jed knew that he would be a very wicked pirate indeed. There he goes. It's cheery and waving. And there's Ted and his new friends near the farmer's old house. Jed liked his new home too. Birds sang in the tree, sheep munched in the field, and old dogs slept on the doormat. I've a house that stands still with a view from the hill and a roof that's blue like the sky. A perfect new home for a pirate. There we go, look, it's one of those tall pictures. There's a bird saying tweet tweet with a nest in a big tree. There's a dog on the doormat in charge of the house in case any visitors come. And there's Jed just chilling and relaxing and not feeling sick because he's not on the sea. Oh, look what's happened. They've tied up the bull to the washing line. I hope the bull doesn't run away, otherwise what might happen? Oh, and look, there's the sheep. Mustn't forget the sheep saying, bah, chewing the grass. You wouldn't need a lawnmower if you had some sheep, would you? Now, the end. It says, and if you look closely, you'll see what happened to the eye patch and that stuffed parrot. Ooh. Does that mean I've got to look for it? Because I don't remember seeing the stuffed parrot apart from at the beginning. Let's have a look. Let's see where it ended up. Can we see it? I think that's a bit tricky. No, don't think I can see that one. I think I maybe need my glasses on. Maybe I'll have a little look for that later. I can't find it. I thought I'd just go, oh, there it is. No, can't see it. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Right, okay, less of that because I can't find it. Maybe it's because Charlie's staring at me from across the room. I think he wants me to go get him some lunch. Okay, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. See you soon. Bye.